Hello everyone, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to make cityscape by using Inkscape, and it's pretty easy to follow and you can follow along with me. Okay, first of all we grab rectangle tools to make rectangle. Okay, and then we need to draw a rectangle. Okay, we use red color so we can see clearly how big the rectangle is. Okay, I think I'm gonna draw it once again. So click create rectangle, and then by dragging your mouse, by clicking left click, you can make rectangle. It doesn't really matter the size, we can change it, and we need to change it to pixel first, and then we need to change it the width with 1280, and for the height I'm gonna change it to 720, and then it is the base for the illustration, and then we need to draw the building, right? Because it is city scenery. Okay, and by using rectangle tools we're gonna make the buildings, but first of all let me pick the color. I'm gonna use yellow color, and we're gonna make a random rectangle. It's gonna be a bunch of rectangle. Okay, and I'm gonna duplicate it. So for duplicating the rectangle you can hold control and then press D, and you are pretty much duplicating the rectangle. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little adjustment right here. So it's all about creativity. After that, by using left click mouse, and you need to hold that, we need to block all the yellow rectangle. So we need to select them all. After that, make sure that you selected all of the rectangle, and we need to make a little adjustment right here. And then we go to path, and you can choose union. So all the rectangle become one. After that, deselect all, and now we select the red rectangle. After that, Ctrl D to duplicate it, and then choose the duplicated rectangle, and by holding shift we select the yellow a bunch of rectangle, and then go to path, intersection, and we have intersection of those two objects, and we have a base for the building, but it's not good enough, right? So we need to make a little details. Okay, so for the base it's gonna be sky for the illustration, and I'm gonna choose a dark red color because it's gonna be sunset, and I think sunset color is so beautiful, so I'm gonna choose it. But I'm gonna make the gradient later on. Before that, I'm gonna make a little details for the building, so it's more convincing if it's a group of building, like we need to make it like it is skyscraper, so gonna make it like the rooftop of the building. You can use reference of building to make it more convincing, but I'm just gonna draw a bunch of rectangles again because it is easier, and I think you guys want to make it easy to and simple because it is beginner tutorial, and I want to make it simple and short, of course. And then if you are not confident enough with yourself, you can follow along with me and make a little details like what I do right now. And if you want to improve, you can look for any references and then draw your own style. Okay, so I'm gonna make some of the tiles. Okay, I'm gonna block all of the yellow details by holding left click, and then I'm gonna unite that with the building. I'm gonna make sure all of them selected, and then I'm gonna go to path and union. After that, we need to make a little adjustment because I think the building is too high for the placement, and I need a little negative space for the sky. Then I'm gonna duplicate the sky or the base, and then by holding shift, I'm gonna select the yellow object and then go to path, intersection, so I don't lose the resolution of 1280 and 720. And then for the building, I'm gonna make it silhouette, so I'm gonna choose black color. And for the sky, as I said before, I think I'm gonna make it like gradient sunset like color. So I'm gonna select the object, and then by using grad and fill gradient, I'm gonna hold left click my mouse and then drag straight down to make gradient for the object. Okay, and then as you can see, there are two dots right here, and you can make adjustment for that. For example, if I move the dots, it's gonna change the gradient like right or left. It is all up to you, but I'm gonna keep it like this. And for the color, I'm gonna make adjustment too, because it is transparent color. I don't want it to be transparent, so I'm gonna make a little adjustment right here. So I need to bring up the opacity so it is a solid color. It's not gonna be transparent color. So by dragging the hue meter, I'm gonna change it to the yellow or maybe orange. Okay, so if you want to change the hue, you can drag right or left in hue meter, and as you can see, we can see a lot of great color right here, and it's pretty much your creativity. You can experiment your creativity right here, but I'm gonna choose yellow color for the sunset. Okay, but if you are confused with the color selection, you can copy my color selection right here in the corner. So for the yellow one, you can copy DCC000FF. That is the color code. You can copy that. So so you can have the exact yellow shade and saturation as I have right here. And for the red color, you can copy the color code A90B00FF. And then I'm gonna deselect all, and I think that's pretty good for the cityscape scenery. And I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful and you can follow along with me. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.